Have you ever given a thought about the invisible threat that lurks in our oceans, impacting marine life and our own health? This silent predator, hardly visible to the naked eye, is known as microplastics. Tiny particles less than 5 millimeters in length are seeping into our oceans at an alarming rate, creating a form of pollution that is unprecedented. They originate from a variety of sources. Larger plastic debris degrades into smaller and smaller pieces, eventually turning into these microplastics. They're also found in our everyday products like toothpaste and facial scrubs. They wash down our drains and end up in our oceans, disrupting marine ecosystems and entering the food chain. Imagine this. Our beautiful oceans, home to a myriad of life, are slowly turning into a plastic soup. The threat is real, it's present, and it's invisible. Our oceans have become a soup of microplastics, and it's time we understand the gravity of this situation. Ever wondered how these tiny particles of plastic end up in the vast expanse of our oceans? Well, the journey begins right at our homes. Microplastics are tiny fragments of plastic, smaller than 5 millimeters. They come from a variety of sources, including common household items we use daily. Synthetic clothing, for instance, sheds thousands of these microfibers with each wash. Personal care products like face washes and toothpaste can contain microbeads, another form of microplastics. These minute particles are then carried away with our wastewater. Due to their small size, they often slip through the treatment plants and enter our waterways. From there, it's a direct route to the oceans. Plastic bags, another major contributor, break down into smaller pieces over time. These pieces, carried by wind and water, also find their way to the sea. The journey of microplastics is a testament to our unchecked plastic consumption and improper waste disposal. This journey, however, doesn't end in the ocean, but that's a story for another scene. What's the big deal about these tiny plastic particles in our oceans, you might ask? Well, the answer is quite alarming. Microplastics pose a significant threat to marine life. Fish, seabirds, and other marine creatures often mistake these minute pieces of plastic for food. Consuming these particles leads to a tragic cycle of starvation and eventual death, as the microplastics cannot be digested, and hence fill up their stomachs, leaving no room for actual nutrition. But the harm doesn't stop there. Microplastics act like sponges, absorbing harmful chemicals such as pesticides and industrial waste. These particles then become carriers, transporting these toxic substances throughout the ocean's ecosystem. And the ripple effect continues onto us humans. Seafood is a vital part of our diet, and with the increase in microplastics, these particles are now entering our food chain, bringing along the harmful chemicals they've absorbed. Microplastics are not just an environmental issue, but a matter of public health concern too. So, what can you do to turn the tide on microplastics? Well, it begins with you. It's about making conscious choices each and every day. It's about opting for a reusable water bottle over a disposable one, choosing a cloth shopping bag over a plastic one. It's about saying no to single-use plastic straws and cutlery, and yes to their sustainable counterparts. The 3 R's, reduce, reuse, recycle, are your new mantra. Reduce your plastic consumption, reuse what you can, and recycle whenever possible. Proper waste disposal is also crucial. Don't let your trash become part of the microplastic problem. And remember, this is not about being perfect, it's about making progress. It's about doing what you can, when you can. Every small step you take towards reducing your plastic footprint can make a big difference. Remember, the ocean's health is our health. Let's keep our blue planet blue.